Hey everybody, welcome back to Dawntrail for Dawn of a New Tomorrow. This is going to be a big story one. We just did the 95 dungeon, so it's a pretty big boy. This is going to be a big chunk of story, I feel. Welcome back, and I may congratulate you on Wulklamad's victory and the rights of succession. It's our greatest honor to host the comrades of the future Dawn Servant. Such a glad journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Thanks, I will. Sometime later. Well, like what? Like that day? Or like a week later? Like how much is some? Oh. What's up, guy? Surprised to see me. I suppose it's very natural. May I come in? Yeah, I guess. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Implement did all the work. There's just more support. My primary business is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you will know, that after her ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Sorry? While making no mention of me. Oh, dude. You didn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. I can't work for her. I'm an adventurer, dude. Whether you continue to assist the Mati or not is up to you. That's all, then you'll excuse me. Automatic doors. Very impressive. You've become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother. I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I can't, I'm busy. I got adventuring to do. What are you talking about? I wasn't here to become like the fucking Kingsglaive, you know? That's not why I'm here. Though that would be kind of sick. That's not why I'm here. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony. Ah, look at them all. Hey, the big giant in the back. It's hot, apparently. People are like, no, very, very warm.
What a crowd, as befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
You don't like see him like every day? Like, he never come out of his castle?
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of
Yeah, same actually.
You honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn's servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold.
I thought you'd have like a fancy outfit on.
My daughter, Wook Lamat.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal.
What is she on? Like, is she on mic? Like, what? What's happening?
But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end.
Look at
We live on so long as we remembered.
this guy's my favorite, man. Freaking Golfilla is my fucking favorite. He is so cool. Look at him. What a guy.
I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihiolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
They were all about that, I guess. Like something's gonna happen. I'm waiting for that like
I say
attack,
mine,
you know?
but a dawn servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah. My father led Tulihiolau to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his two heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
Assuming she means Kona and not us. That would be really fucking weird.
So what do you say? Be Dawn servant with me, Kona?
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
I like that he kind of interrupted there, I think, to kind of like make everybody
During my
agree,
time abroad,
you know?
I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
That guy didn't want to buy part of that, I guess.
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihiolau prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Seems like this should have all been worked out before, you know? Rather than doing it in front of a crowd of people.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
What if he had said no?
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
Where's their other brother? Where's the first?
Both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother
Oh, he's dead?
left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
There you have it. He was dead the whole time. What's up, Crow? What you got for me? Brooks and Mash was brilliant up there, wasn't she? She's alright. The part with the second promise was surprising. Between the two of them, I dare say the new Dawn servants would be capable of anything. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense actually. It also kind of makes sense traditionally, right? To have like two of them. The future of Tural is bright indeed. Oh yeah. It certainly is. Very, very bright. Especially without the first the first brother in charge. But he still exists somewhere, right? Is this the Weaver guy? Oh, they're all having a good time.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
What do you mean? You got some like crazy illness or something? You gonna take his top off now and have like a fucking Iron Man stomach or some shit? Actually, he's about to be murdered. Or he knows though. Is that the first? Is that the first promise? There was like a, like a weird, I don't know. Ever greater, ever brighter. We had the Dawntrail orchestra roll. Sick. The mud has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved to the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristics spontaneously, as elevated by her nomination as Kona as the fellow Dawn Servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. Well, she had to have, right? She had a statue made. Also, what if he had said no? That would have been awkward. The far worse, Kona completed every feat except for the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wilklamad secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tulio will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. Was it an impressive speech, Dawn Servant? I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamity. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. True words have never been said from me. Don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it'll be with love. If we mispronounce it, please do correct us. It'd be my honor to call you Lamity. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. A little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still a lot I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait here with me? Of course. Keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me? Oh. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walker then. You just spent a whole journey talking to these guys. Now you want me to talk to them again? What does it matter? You're the important one. I'll walk around. Alright, where are they at? Look them up, where are they at? Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Tilly's Tacos. It's not just a snack, I promise. Alright. Come on, keep up. Can you keep up if I do this? You can, kinda. Uh-oh. Oh, we can squeeze down here. Ow. Ow. Hey, Wukavoo is here. Dawn Servant, Wuklamat, Words will not express the profound joy Ascension has brought me. No need for formalities, still the same old me. Alright then I shall forego the formality. I cannot, your Dawn Servant. It would be disrespectful to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with it. Alright then, I won't bother with it anymore. I could more easily convince a drunken alpaca. Thank you for your helping Wuklamap become Dawn Servant. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but the Dawn Servant's ascension presents all of us with a prime opportunity, which is why I'm convinced everyone to participate in this commemorative sales campaign. By having a sale, huh? A wonderful plan, no? That is my first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sounds of a sale. So long as I not bested to buy too much. It's good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each and every one of you for your help. Feet of reeds, feet of gold, were my first true tests of a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the right to succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste of celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tulio has to offer in Jacques Tirol, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would happily offer my services as tutor, if you deserve them. I can think of no one better, instructor, but be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duty to the Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend the next Inahana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. And I made a name for myself as a merchant. I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending your alpaca care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy field friend that Wuklamat will visit soon. Anyway, you have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Forgentine around here, have you? Tall, slim fellow, long pointy ears. I saw a man matching the description by a weapons dealer in the Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yukhoroi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone. Eat the tacos. Is there a thing over here? Am I crazy? I must be crazy. I thought I saw like a shiny thing that I could click on. Oh well. Not important. Bayside Bevy it is. To talk to our boy. Dawn Servant, if you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Turiel isn't a short one. Thus, a long road worth travel. To congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear of that a reason has passed brings me sorrow. But we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the acolytes of the day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. Our luminary and I attended on behalf of Warlord Echo. Had our people come in mass, we would have been an obscuration. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. The city is much as anyone's. Yours as much as anyone's. Glad to see you hale and whole, Strife. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been long and colourful. Bringing with near shipwreck, if you remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. True. When my journey first began, I thought only preserving the peace that my father works hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that there is place for not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that's what my father envisioned for this nation. That's what Turiel would want for all of you. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring the same happiness to the bandits in Kazumauka and the Yokahuri of Chawurga. Sure about that. Sultan. I won't forsake them. As was I moved by your father's influence, so were many of the Chawagga. I don't like that word. It's hard to say. Come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They can come around eventually, mark my words. And I can vouch for the efficiency of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I've been able to rediscover my joy of the craft and honor my father's legacy. Now good living is secure. The village overflows with field smiles. Such a cooperation between help hands and Potswan is very spirit of the healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are more live people I'd like to see. Should we take our leave? Let's try and find the Hanurak. Alright. This is your bar, Rex. I believe I saw him on the sands below. Gleam Sands? Thank you. Enjoy your time in the city. And remember, this will always be your home too. Oh, lucky these things are so high, right? Alright. To the sands. Go talk with other dad. Man, I don't know. I wasn't ready for a victory lap, you know, already. It's like, oh, got time for this shenanigans. Yo. Ah, you're in the Momojar. That's convenient. My, you honor us with your personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklamat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so. But big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong and compassionate woman they have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling their promise to me. No worries, no worries. I told Bakujaja to stay with us, and he could congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond creating and demands of others. He's always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are, yes. Yes, that's right. I've had a singular moment of clarification, and now I am now not an asshole. I'm good dad now. By the way, have you seen Keterim anywhere? Tekwa, that is? Keterim. Keterim, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. He's fucking dead. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assume he required time to salve his injured pride. Yo, see, look, that's leaning... I'm starting to think that maybe the first promise didn't kill him because they're leaning into it. Making me doubt myself. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Ready to appear when we least expect him. We best be going. Relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home. And come visit us any time. Alright, I think I found everyone I could. Should turn to the others. Alright. We'll go back. Everyone seems pretty happy with it. Let's go to the safe right and we'll teleport back. Does that work? Will we teleport with her? Is that alright? It's probably fine, right? What the hell? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, she did come with me. That's great. Yo, Crow, we're behind you. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush in our account. Did not. Not even remotely.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
True.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Are you not coming around the northern side with me?
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald.
What are you talking
By
about?
hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth, that is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
No. Shut up. Have you considered that? Oh yeah, we're going.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural.
Okay, yeah, his mentor is all good. His mentor's still going.
If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Sounds good to me, dude.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Okie dokie. Just wave, you weirdo.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Sound like I'm going home. We're gonna be here for at least 2 years. That's when the next expansion comes out. Okay, well. We go in this direction, I guess. Ow. That hurt. Watch out, don't fall. Oh my god, look at this guy! Look at this boy. There we go. He's training for that ninja soul crystal. Gotta respect it. Ow. I hurt myself. We just show up to Arabelle with a broken arm. What happened? I fell. Anyway, time to cross the bridge. Well, that's half the area is cleared at least. But this is like the, as much as I think we're gonna like, I don't want to say breeze through these areas. As much as I think these areas are gonna be like connected, kind of like Shadowbringers, how like the last two areas were kind of like they kind of flowed a bit better. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I expect. I just think we'll. As much as it feels halfway through the game, since there's like always 6 areas, I think we'll flow through these last 3 quicker. Past these gates and over the bridge is Jacques Terral. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops. Forgive me. I'm afraid of traveling with our new Dawn servant. May scared for my life. You got it. And we got a new song too. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep cenote. His first promise. He intends to start a war regardless. By the looks of it. And you have them all somehow. And without your little friend too. This is the gate to the Golden City. Well, this would be voiced. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter of scholar. What he discovered was that the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so he fought until the right objective became the Golden City. To think that Tanqua would have entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known a dawdling old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves some tedious feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will not be easy. Resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. What is that? I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you would deny, the right of your father's shade. These bitter memories soon will be forgotten. Seize your future, promise. Open the gates and become the ruler you are destined to be. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust him. It's working. Is someone there? Can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate won't open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect it. That's... Then you're the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but knowledge is possess enough to realize that any desire to remake worlds. Is that so? Fascinating. Name your price then. For my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, your resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Oh shit. Promise. Why? You Mufasa'd me before I Mufasa'd you. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... Rise and triumph. Well, that's Echo's halfway. Next time, the long road to Dawntrail. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all then. Bye bye.